welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're looking at two new stamp sets, a set of dies and some designer series paper, all which are coming in January in the new mini catalogue and Saleabration, which means that you can earn things for free. So we have Dainty Delight, which is just the most beautiful stamp set. It's just so pretty. It's a red rubber, so you know, really lots of detail. We have coordinating dies with this, and the dies are just beautiful. They are, and the dies are the same name now, which is great. So Dainty Delight dies was Dainty Delight stamp set. And the dies are, let me just show you these, really, I need to put them onto a board. I haven't got down to that yet. You've got all sorts of beautiful shapes in there. So, you know, really delicate, tiny little flowers and things. And I'm going to show you something that I've done with some of those. And then, quite interestingly, one of the sentiments that I chose, because I absolutely loved all three of these ones, but this in particular is, may the road ahead of you be brighter than the one behind, lined with wildflowers and covered in sunshine. And I thought that that was just absolutely lovely. So we're going to be using that one. And we are using the designer series paper, which I've just got to get out from behind me so I can show you this. This is the one that is completely free. So I have used some of this lovely pink, but you've got flowers and things on the other side. So let me just, I'm going to take it out so you can see it. I know that you'll have seen my unboxing yesterday, but this gives you an idea of, these are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then you've got the flowers on the other side, which is lovely. And I'm just going to do a quick flick through of these, because you've got your flowers that you can then cut in. And the one that I'm just using was, bound to be the last one on here, isn't it? But these papers, as you can see, are beautiful. Here we are, there it is, because I've used one of them. This you can make, and when I did the unboxing, I looked at it and I thought, you can make out of this, you can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards out of one sheet. And that's what we are going to be looking at today. I'm not going to do all 8 out of them, but I can show you how you can really easily do that. So just put that down there, and I can now sit down and show you. So what I have done is I have used, and I turned around and said that I'm sure most of us have got some larger size dies. So I've got these, which are the framelit oval dies, which were, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe, but you had all of these. So the largest plain one, which is like this, will actually cut out the floral paper into that shape. You can do it square, you don't have to do it round. I just wanted to do it round because I thought it would look quite nice. So I have done, let me have a look and see. So all I did was I just cut them down and then use that die to go round. But you can have them square if you want to. You don't have to do them oval. But as I say, you can get, what did I say, 8 out of one piece of cardstock, which is great. So what I've done is I've taken this and I have used this because I thought with the wildflowers, may the road ahead of you be brighter than the one behind, lined with wildflowers and covered in sunshine. I stamped this in Old Olive because I thought that that would go perfectly. So that's that new stamp set out of the way. And then I'm not using any of the stamps in this one, but I am using the dies. So what I've done is I have cut out a piece of that pink, because I thought that that would work on the card base, and I'm going to put this in over the top like that. So let's put this one together, because I think it's just going to look really pretty. So this is this beautiful paper, and I need to make sure that the flowers are growing up. I think it's the sort of thing I think I will stack up on this paper, because I think it's just so pretty. I think wildflowers and things are just lovely, aren't they? So we'll put this in on here and just make sure. And I'm not matting it, because the paper is going to talk, is going to be the border on there. So I could mat it in petal pink if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep it as it is, because this is going to go in on the center, and then we're going to add flowers and things around it. So I'm literally just, I'm not putting it up with dimensionals or anything. I'm just having it flat, because it's going to be fairly simple, but it will make it look beautiful. So that's going to go in on the center like that, which, as I say, is just beautiful as it is. You don't really need to do a huge amount more with it. Now I've cut one of these out, and I could put it there, but it's going to cover up the flowers. So what I thought I'd do is I would take some of it and just sort of maybe take it apart a bit and see if I can so I'm going to take it, because it's got quite a lot of different layers and things on it. So I'm just taking these pieces out and just going to see from here. So I'm separating these out, and it's going to be a little bit of a exercise to see how it goes. Let's just trim that one down on there. Like that. And then I can take this one out like that, because I want to see how much I can do just out of one of these little sprigs on here. So that's the other part of that, isn't it? Maybe I can put that in down on there, because I don't want it to cover up. So that's why I'm snipping into it a bit, but it just shows that you can snip in quite easily and just do you know, make your own pattern into it. Sorry, I'm concentrating on cutting this, so I'm not spending a lot of time in. I can't do too many things at once, you know, that old thing of concentrate on one thing that you're doing and just see. Right, so I've cut these down a little bit, and we'll see how they work. I think this one maybe down on the bottom like that will work, and this one sort of up on the top I think will work. As I say, I don't want to have too much in on there, and I could have maybe one in. Let's start putting a few of them down, and then we can see from there. So it doesn't matter too much, because whether they're absolutely spot on in the cutting, because I'm going to be putting some flowers in on top. So I'm just going to take this one. I just want it in on the side like that. Whoops. So that works beautifully. And we'll take this little one in the top. Really lovely little leaves, because they're so delicate, so you don't need to have too much. You can do them on sheets, the sticky sheets if you want to, but as I've always said, the Tombow wet glue is really rather good. It doesn't, you don't ever have any problems with them, or I don't ever have any problems in gluing that. Now that's quite good. I think I probably need one maybe up in on here. No, that's not going to work there, is it? Because that's a bit too far up. That might work in on here, but I'd have to put the other flower down on there, and then I want this one to maybe come in up. That's fine, that'll work. Okay, so I'll have this one down on the bottom. There are little dies in there to do flowers, but I thought, well, if I just do one of these, it will work quite well, I think. So where did I have? That's going to come at the bottom, wasn't it? So we're going to have this one just coming in like that. And you can see I've got some bits sticking out, but I've got some flowers to go in there. Then this one is going to come in on the top. Oops. Make sure I haven't got too much glue in. Let's just pop that one in there. And that can come in that way, I think. I think that'll probably be about right, because I'm going to have the flowers and things. So let me have a look and see on these flowers, which I have die cut out, and then it's always the thing, isn't it? I've got a top, here we go, there they are. So I've got these little daisies, which you've got a little tiny piece that you can put in. So I've done that in the crushed curry, and then in, I think it's so saffron, I'm not sure, but I can put that little one there, and I can put this little one probably up on here like that, so that those are out of the way. And then I can take these little flowers. Now I will probably put these up with dimensionals, but I'm just going to, so these ones, you've got 4 of these, which again, if I'm going to bring it up a little bit so you can see. Can you see you've got, should be able to see, yes, you've got, it's embossed as well, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to put sort of one up there. I can put them together, or I can put them separate. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but if I put them, I want it to cover those rough edges that I've got. So we can have one there, and then there's another couple as well. So where did I have another bit of rough edge that I thought I might put them in together? Probably, I might even do those in together like that, one in, one underneath, and this little one in here, which is the little bud that'll just work like that. So that will work beautifully. So I'm going to use just a tiny little bit of dimensional to just pop those up and then put them in. But how pretty is that, and how simple. As I say, I did that in Old Olive. The first one I did in black. It would work, but I think it would look good with a small black border to pick the black up on. But I do like, if you look at the difference, I really like the Old Olive, because there's Old Olive in there, and I think that that works nicely with that particular sentiment. And you know, I said down the centre of this, let me show you the piece again. Down the centre of, whoops. Okay, so down the centre here, you can see, so what I did with this was I cut it right the way across there and across there, and then cut them into the sections to put the circles. But these two are 6 inches across, and I thought, wow, they'd make absolutely brilliant little bookmarks. So as a little extra on the end, and I'll probably show you a bit more detail on there. So let's put this one up on here. I took a one of the bookmarks, and I've done it with, I've literally just matted it, and then I've taken the new alphabet dies, which give you all of the alphabet, and really nice fine font. And I've put Joy on this one, and I've put Read on the other one. So you can get 2 bookmarks, or you could have them as tags out of those pieces. And then I've done the other little flower, because if you look on here, let me bring this up. If you look on here on this piece, there's one piece here which hasn't got a little flower on, and those are the flowers like that. So I thought, oh, I should just do a little flower and put a little flower on there. Now, because it's the bookmark and I haven't done these up because they're very fine, you wouldn't want to put them up onto dimensionals. I'm not going to do that to the flower, but I am just going to put it on here because it'll give just a little bit of interest on there. So this little flower is going to come in on here, like that. And this one is going to go on the other. So you can see how really easy it is to, you know, to make 8 cards really quickly, plus or 6 cards, plus a couple of bookmarks or tags, using these lovely new products. So I thought that that was really nice. So you've got a Joy and a Read, and then you've got this beautiful card, which, as I say, I am going to stick down and put dimensionals on. But, you know, isn't that lovely? You've got all of these beautiful little elements that you can put on there, and the paper is just so pretty, just so pretty. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.